Well, hello and welcome to another This OMG Fishing video with yours truly, this old man. Today we're going to just kind of look at a bit of methodology, and we'll follow that up with some fishing videos. And what we're going to look at is the pink worm. And this comes in most colors that you can find. I think Berkeley is what I usually use, and it's just a pink worm. They can attach in a chain. You just snap it off and you put it on your hook. So I've been using these for trout fishing, and I find that they're pretty effective. And all I've been doing a couple of things here. And the first one has, the dog's open here. The first one has been to drop shot with these. So I just take my drop shot sinker, tie that to the bottom of my line, then up the line I fasten a hook, and just as easy as can be, you just put on the worm, artificial worm like that, and get all the fluff and stuff off of it, and away you go, and you just leave that sit there in the water and tighten your line, and you can just jiggle it every so often with your rod, and it gives it a bit of action. And the trout were quite receptive to that. But the other method that I was using, which is a little bit simpler and easier to do, is just a plain jig, a small size jig, and you can use whatever color you want, and you just go and hook that guy up. Put it on, and all I was doing, I was casting this out, and I would just drag it across the bottom. So I'd have it kind of hop like this, and this would float around, and they just love this presentation. I don't usually use pink worms for trout, but for some reason they just loved it. And it's simple, easy. You know, you can catch quite a few trout before you have to replace your bait. So it was good. So that's the setup that I had. Like I said, on the end of the line, and just dragged it. I was using my Shimano AXL ultralight. So this is a 500 series. I don't even know if they make this anymore. It's a bit of an old one. I had 4-pound fluorocarbon on that, and I was using my Okuma, I think it's a Celilo rod. This is a 7'6" ultralight rod, and I use this for panfish. This has become my favorite rod of choice. So it's very responsive, and it's light. You can fish with this thing all day long and not have any worries. So that is the two setups that I was using to fish for the trout. The trout I'm fishing are in a pond, and the bottom is fairly good, fairly solid. You know, there's some structure in there, so you get a few snags here and there. But yeah, this was the way to go. It was the worm on a jig hook, or grub hook, whatever you want to call it, and just dragged across the bottom. It was super effective, and it was a lot of fun. So stay tuned and check out the video, and relax, enjoy yourself. Thank you. Oh, what do we got going here? Oh, we've got a little trouty on here. All right. Bring him over. All right, what do you think of that? There you go. Easy go, easy go. What do we got going here? Another guy on. There we are. some gill issues going on. Monster by any means. Something down. There we go. Ooh, he's got lots of good teeth on him. We'll just let him go. I don't know if you can see this. There's a bobber over there. It's floating around. I'm going to try and snag it because there's a fish attached to the back of it. See if I can do a little fish rescue here. Well, I do have it. All right. Well, let's see if we can land this now. How about that? See that every day, do you? Okay. I can get him in here. Oh, we're close, we're close, we're close. Do I have him? Yeah, got the bobber. I bet you somebody got this guy. Real deep, too. Hang on there, buddy. Yeah, you're way down there. I don't think I can get you out safely. Looks pretty mobile. All right, there we go. Good. Good deed done. This guy's a little bit here. They're funny because they'll run underneath your feet here. There he goes. This guy's got some oof to him. Not sure where he's going. Oh, there's a little guy. It's the little stinkers. Orion floating here. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I was again using the pink worm and a jig head and my ultralight gear on the pond. I had an absolute blast fishing for these guys. They were very receptive, and it was a lot of fun. So I do hope that you enjoyed that video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe. That'd be great. And also, hit the bell button, and you can get notifications whenever a new video is done. And like I said again, I hope that you enjoyed this, and make sure that you get out there, enjoy the fresh air, catch some fish, practice CPR, catch photo release, and take your kid fishing. Take care now. Bye-bye.
That's what I'm talking about right there.